Welcome to this tutorial on Stype motion design demo project. In this video I'll walk you through the demo project and show you how to connect it to Stype Central. I won't cover how to create the graphics themselves, those are explained in the other videos, and there are also plenty of YouTube tutorials that go into detail about motion design in Unreal Engine and all of its features. When you open the project, first go to Motion Design, Maps. Here you will find two levels. One is with a basic lower third and another with a full screen animation. Let's open the lower third one, L3 News Basic. This level contains a simple lower third, so if I scrub to the timeline you can see the graphics and two text fields, one for the name and one for the function. This lower third has three animations. One for the in, one for out, and one for the change. All of these are handled to the transition logic, which tells Unreal when to play each animation state. Also note that text fields and some other properties are exposed in the remote control panel. You can adjust the name, surname, function and both colors. One for the highlighted part of the graphics and one for the background. Next, let's open the Stinger level. This one has a single animation in the timeline. The animation contains both in and out animations. If I play it, you'll see the animation fly in from the left, cover the screen and then fly out. It also has a remote control enabled for the text. Now that we've covered both levels, let's look at the rundown. First, create a folder called stypecentral inside your content directory. I've already created one earlier, which is packaged with this project. This directory is where stypecentral will look for your rundowns. There's also a pre-made rundown here, but I will show you how to create a new one. Just right-click on an empty space and go to Motion Design Rundown and name it New Rundown. When you open it, the window is divided into four sections. The template section, top left, this is where you load your graphics levels. You can add two templates, one for the lower thirds and another for the stinger. Then below templates there's a pages section. This is where you create pages based on your templates. Just drag the template into the pages section to create a new page. Now you can fill in the data fields in the details window, which is on the top right. For example, let's set name to name1 and function to function1. You'll see those changes reflected in the page list. And the last part is the preview window. Here you can see your graphics preview. And the layers panel on the left shows which graphics layers are active. For example, you can find your layers next to templates, and when you play them, they will show up here. When you select your page, you can click preview in to run the in animation for that page, or preview out to run the out animation. You can also add more pages and enter some data for them. And now let's see how the preview next works. First we need to preview in a page. And now we can click on preview next. This will trigger the change animation, which will in turn update just the text to the next page's data. So far we have been previewing graphics. Now let's see how to output them for broadcast. Open the broadcast window. Here you'll see a list of channels, and these are your outputs. You can have multiple channels. For example, I already have a channel 0 here, and I can add another one by clicking New Channel. If you want channel 0 to output via a Blackmagic card, drag and drop your Blackmagic media output from the right side of the window onto the channel. It says none for now because it's not configured. You can set this up either here by clicking Blackmagic Output and editing the settings in the lower right, or by creating a dedicated Blackmagic media asset later. For now, I'll just use an NDI output. You can press save to save this, and let's see how to broadcast the graphics. Now back to the rundown, and select a page, and click take in to send it to the channel. And you can see it broadcasting live here. For channels, we can use pre-made media assets. I've created a media folder to store them. And to create one, right-click on the content browser and go to Media and choose between Audio Media Output, Blackmagic Media Output, or the NDI Media Output. Any of these can be used to output your image. I already have the Blackmagic media asset, so let's configure it. In the configuration, select Fill and Key, and this way we will get two signals, one fill, which is an RGB signal, and the other that's a key signal. This is representing your alpha channel. This way you can use it as a downstream keyer in your video switcher. Choose your SDI output port. I have only one and it's detected as Ultra Studio Mini. I will set the format to 1080p and 30 fps. And I'm using reference, so I'll enable the external reference signal. Click apply and save. Now back to your channel settings, you'll see Ultra Studio HD Mini under Blackmagic Outputs. Just drag and drop that to your channel. Now that everything is working in Unreal, let's connect it to Stype Central. Firstly, this tutorial assumes that Stype Central server is already installed. Before we start, a few configurations are needed. So let's configure the broadcast channel for preview in Stype Central. Stype Central by default uses two broadcast channels, one for program and one for preview. To enable this preview in Stype Central interface, add the provided Stype Link Media Output plugin to your project. Put it in your plugins folder inside your projects folder. Open Unreal and go to Edit, Plugins, search for Stype and enable Stype Link Media Output. Then add Stype Link Media Output to both channels. In details under stream path, set the first channel to channel 1 and the second channel to preview 1 and save your configuration. Next, we need to enable the communication between Unreal and Stype Central. So go to Project Settings. Under WebSocket Messaging, enable Transport. Set the port to 30009. And format should be JSON. Save as default. And that's it for the project setup. Now open Stype Central. Go to Control Room. Render Devices. You'll see an unassigned launcher. Click it, then edit it. Set the launcher target to Motion Design. Send the changes and restart. Once it restarts, add a new engine. Click plus, name it MD Engine 1, short MD1. Set the engine type to Motion Design. It can serve as both program and preview. Enter your engine IP address. Enable Play and Editor and click Add Client. Next, assign the engine to your studio. Go to Studio. Create or edit a studio if there's none, and select your Motion Design engine. Now go to Device Launcher. You should see the engine running with the active project open. Click Start Preview Server. Go to Tools Playlist. If no playlist is loaded, create a new one. Then import a Motion Design playlist from the project. Do that by pressing on Import MD button. You'll see your rundowns listed, choose rundown 1 and import it. Once the playlist loads, a new button will appear, a channels MD. From here you can create, start and stop your channels. Now open a preview window. You should see two windows pop up. One is program, one is preview. Press play on both of them. To control the playback of playlist items, press on play to take in. Stop is take out. Then play again to take another page in. And then if you press on play on the next item, you will see the change animation play. Be aware that making any changes on which pages play on which channels or reordering pages, you will need to reinitialize the playlist to get the changes to stick. How to reinitialize the playlist will be covered in the next chapter. Next we'll see how to create your own playlist in Stype Central. To get started, open the asset browser. Here you can see that loading your rundown has automatically created two templates for you. And if you already made your controllers inside Unreal for your remote control presets, then these templates will be automatically populated with the controls. If they are not, you'll need to go to Tools, Template Designer, and now open the level which contains your graphics inside. This will load the remote control preset for that template. Once the preset is loaded, go back to Stype Central. You will now see your remote control preset listed here. Double click it, and under controllers you'll find your exposed parameters from the preset. You can drag and drop those to build your template. When finished, save it. Now if you go back to the playlist, you'll see that all your templates have been updated with their controls. Repeat this process for each of your templates. Press on New. Drag your templates inside of it. Enter your data for each one. The channel assignment for each page can be selected here from the drop-down menu. And save this playlist. Once the playlist is saved, the Initialize Playlist button will become available. Click it to initialize your playlist. This will create a rundown inside Unreal in your Stype Central folder. Now you can use this new playlist to play your graphics directly. Press on Q to prepare the page, and then press on play to take in. And then if you press on play on the next item, you will see the change animation play. And that was it. You've now seen how to work with Stype Motion Design Demo Project connected to Stype Central and broadcast graphics through Unreal Engine. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out the other videos on creating and customizing your motion design graphics.